What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This video is a little bit later in the day. For you guys, it's gonna be the same time. For me, I had some family stuff to go do this weekend. So I'm recording this video a lot bit later than I was intending to do. But we're gonna be putting some metal glue, per se, if that's what you want to call it. Some metal glue, that stuff, on his car. I was doing some looking, checked over the frame a couple times, and realized he doesn't have any frame plates, so we're going to use two of them in this general location. I'll show you guys here in a second. But we're going to use two of those plates. Two of the, I think, four that we're able to use. I'd have to look at the rules again. But we're going to use two of them in this one spot. Yeah, it was the same spot last video that we kind of talked about, or I kind of mentioned, and I've had a lot of feedback from some people that have watched the video and kind of taken what they wanted to see or what they wanted to happen. So we'll cut right to the part where I'm kind of explaining where we're putting said liquid glue, metal glue, you know? Yeah. So in this general area, I know we talked last time. I did some welding there, did some welding up there, held the bumper on, did that on the other side too. So right there. Right there, they re-stubbed the car. Normally when you re-stub a car, you'll do it back here. But this is a unibody car, so the body is part of the frame. I'll go more into depth with you on that later in time, but for now we're gonna put a plate right about here and stick it there permanently, hopefully stopping the frame from or we'd like it to say right there. So again, this might be quite a rather boring video, however you want to look at it, but I'd like to give a huge shout out to our kind of metal sponsor, Hyde Customs. He's our uncle. I like to call him my dad, but he's my uncle. He's done a lot of donating for us as far as metal goes. He let us borrow his truck to go pick up the pink car. I don't remember the name we came up with it. Okay, right now it's called the MILF Mobile. That's what we'll call it. But he has done a lot of donating. My car, he has donated a lot of time, effort, just some knowledge that he has from metal fabrication. So I'm gonna get to the part. He has donated a lot of metal, a lot of it being flat sheet that I have a full tote right here of it, right here. So we're gonna do some plating today. I'm only gonna show you one side because, like I said in the last video, it's very repetitive to the other side that's over there. And I'm sure you guys don't really want to watch me weld both times. One time's enough. I know I get bored when I watch the video of one side, the other side, one side, the other side. So we'll cut to the part where I'm trying to find a piece of metal to use, maybe cut it up, and we'll go from there. So I got me a piece of plate here out of that tub. You kind of had to dig around for it, you know. This is one that I've already used for a plate on a different car, or on the other car. So we're going to use this without wasting as much metal possible. There's a very scientific way of doing this to measure it out. You got your Sharpie, got your metal, got where you're going to plate. My favorite way to measure this stuff out is to go like this and just, and that's where she needs cut right there. That nice little black mark that's on there, that's the very scientific way to do that. So I'll mark that out better. Go grab the grinding disc. We'll cut this in half. Well, not half, like an eighth, but we'll make do and stick it right there. We are going to cut this plate right here, this black mark, in the very scientific, most expensive vise you have ever seen. I call it flat ground. Yeah, let's just get started and start throwing sparks everywhere, you know, because Definitely don't have a rug back there that can catch on fire because, you know, whatever. But yeah, no, we'll just start cutting here and hopefully it turns out good. That was not supposed to happen. That's a bad blade. Or bad cutting wheel. Whatever you want to call it. Luckily enough, I grabbed like 7. Because that's not the first time that's ever happened to me. I know. Call me a dummy. Call me whatever you want to call me. This is my way of doing it. Look, we got it cut most of the way. I'm sure if we just... would you look at that? She's cut most of the way. Bingo! That's kind of toasty, but that is our very scientific way of cutting this stuff. It really does not like this thick cut. This stick, it's like 5/16, quarter inch, maybe, I don't know. It's enough to help the frame from blip or burp, because we'd like to keep it right here.
We're gonna start the epic welding montage for you. So, sit back, grab you a sippy drink thing. I'll start this welding project here really quick.
Look at it. Just look at that. Just look at that. You know what? Just come here, closer.
Yeah, look at that. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at the welds there, my boy? Yeah, don't ask about those. There's a little bit of a gap, a bit of a gap there, so we won't say anything about those. But yeah, no, that's what the plate looks like. Depending on, Jesus Christ, my hands are dirty. Depending on what we see as far as more of the frame goes, is we might be plating more. I know we only got 3 more plates, technically only 2 more if you count the other side already done. We only got 2 more plates to use, and I have a feeling they are going to be used back there. You know what? Actually, let me just bring you back there. Yeah, that's a better idea. You know, because throughout this whole thing, I just gotta bring you guys along and show you everything. But yeah, dude. What a nice fender well. But there's not a single plate on there. The whole thing. And what we don't want to happen is for this hump plate, or this hump, axle hump, wheel hump, whatever you want to call it. What we don't want it to do is start to taco, is how we phrase it. We don't want this back to start bending down, and we don't want that front to start crinkling in on each other. So we're gonna probably put another plate from here down. I'll look more at the rules, see how big of a plate. I know my car, I have a whole hump plate. So I'll kind of go in and see what all we're able to do with this. But as far as everything goes, I think this is basically all the frame welding we're going to be doing on this car. Is that plate, another plate back here possibly, and then I know there's, because this is a unibody car, that means the frame is part of the body. So there's actually frame from the back bumper to around this area here, and that's all part of one frame. And then from here forward to the firewall, basically, the body is the frame. And I can kind of show you that on the floorboard here. And then when you get up to the front, as you guys saw I was welding on, and where you should restub it is there's more frame. Let me turn this welder off so you guys can actually probably hear me a lot better. But I think that's mainly all the welding we're going to be doing. We might be fixing where they connected the back frame to the front frame. I know they have square tubing in there. I might be able to crawl into there and show you guys when we actually start. I know we're going to have to X-brace this car underneath. You guys will see the frame then. They had some pretty scary welds under there. I'm not saying my welds are any better. I know my welds are a little bit better than what I'm seeing as far as popcorn. The popcorn. Maybe some sprinkles with that too. Popcorn and sprinkles? I don't know. Maybe it's more of a popcorn. I don't know. But I'd like to say my welds are a lot better than that. I know Lucas's are even better than mine. So he's probably going to come here and he's going to start nitpicking my welds on the car, because he is a perfectionist like that. Other than that, let me gander around, take a good gander at this car, and see what I think else I can do in this video, because I think this one might be a little bit of a longer one. I'm trying to keep them short and simple right now so you guys aren't completely bored, you know. So let me take a quick gander at this, and I'll connect dots back with you guys. How about that? I think we're actually going to cut the video here for you guys. It's getting pretty late. I just looked at the old telefono, and you know, the pocketbook 9000, and got to see what time it was. It's almost 11:30 at night. What am I doing up? All right, my bad. I work night shifts, so this is when I really start to pop out. But I think we're gonna cut this video short here. Might not be short, I don't know, but I got what I wanted done tonight, or today. I did some wiring off camera, pulling it out for him. I think that's going to be a lot of next video, is a lot of wiring and starting to wire things up, maybe putting a fuel pump in line,
getting his AN fittings and everything settled in. But other than that, I can't thank Hyde Customs enough for what he has done for us. Donating time, metal to us, over the years, welding on our cars. Everything he has done for us, pushing us to go to the next race, and keeping not his car yet, but my car, my last car running and looking good. I can't thank Robbie enough for what he has done for us. Another huge shout out is Span Engines for next video. Video after that might have a motor for you guys to put into my car. So I can't thank what we have so far, and throughout these next couple videos, I will be shouting out more people. As I did start getting packages today for his car. I think I got a brake booster for my car today or yesterday. I don't remember. It's sitting over there in that pile of parts that's on that table over there. So I can't thank these people enough. They're a huge... We wouldn't be doing what we're doing without their help. The metal that gets donated to us, my job handing me metal. There's just a lot of things that go into this racing, and maybe one of these videos we can sit down and kind of go over questions and answers of how much this kind of stuff costs and what we're throwing into these cars and just the cost to what we're getting out of this. But other than that, hope you guys have a great day, rest of your night, day, whatever, whenever you're watching this video. And just whatever you do, just keep going. Just move forward. Move past it. Live and learn. Other than that, everyone have a blessed day. Enjoy whatever else you got going on. If you're going to bed, if you're just waking up, have fun. Catch you on the next video.